Good morning, tubers. It's Faron here with another video. I'm going to be having a bit of a ramble, so this is going to be a long one. So grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee and listen to me to ramble on for 10-15 minutes. I just want to talk to you where I'm going with my hobby, and that's it really. That's all I want to talk about. First things though, I did say that I was going to do a final reveal video for the actual predator, but I'm bored out of my skull, so I want to do a video now showing where I've got. I'm sort of like 90% there now, and I just want to go through with you what I've done. So here we go. This is the first part of the video we're doing, so just adjust my camera. Right, there she blows. Okay, on here I've done all the spotting on the left hand side now, except for the head. That's all I got to do is the left hand side of this head, and all the spotting work's done, and on her titties as well. Really enjoyed doing this spotted pattern, which is because they're not round spots, they're like hexagonal, and for me I quite enjoyed it. So let me just come out of the light there a minute and bring that camera in just a tad closer. And bring it down. There you go. You can see what I've done there. So when we actually turn the turntable, you see it darkens and then it lightens with the light. That's achieved with washes shot through with the airbrush. Really easy to do. Basically what you do, you put on your spots. In this case I used XV88 as a brown base for the spots, and then olive drab over the top. So when all that spotting was done, you then take a green wash. In this case I used the glaze Way Watcher green. Works perfect for me on this. So we went all over this Way Watcher green, as you can see it here along the edge of the spotting where it's starting to spread out. And then after that, it will look bright when it's dry, but then you go in with Seraphim Sepia or any sepia coloured wash, and then you just go over it, and it starts and makes the green more subtle. And then once that's dry, I then use Carabao Crimson just at the top here, okay, and feathering it out very, very thinly towards the bottom, so it's more concentrated at the top here, with the thigh into the crotch, around to the back of the ass, and then brought down very thinly, if hardly touching it. So, and then once that's dry, give it a gloss coat, lock it all in, and then you just get a nice effect of the skin changing colour as it rotates in the light on a turntable for display purposes. So, very happy with that. Now, I'm just going to turn the turntable on and explain a few things. So, go back up here. Let's just get it back up there. Right then. So yeah. So basically, all the spotting's done apart from this part here on the left side of the head. Painted all the gold bits in the dreadlocks. Just got to polish up the dreadlocks with black paint now, and job done. Leather work has to be highlighted. The tassels on the side here, I'm going to treat them as scalps, and I'm going to get those painted up to look like blonde hair. And with the boot, as you can see, I actually changed the colour of the boot down here. That is, it just looked too much of this iridescent stuff, so I just thought, right, let's have one boot different to the other, and take it from there. So that's what I done. I'm quite happy how it is. It's alright. The only thing I'm dreading doing on this kit is all the black lining. That's going to be a nightmare, but it's got to be done. Other things I've done on here is the gauntlet. It's gold and iron breaker, and the same one here. I changed the Balthazar gold to auric armor gold. Still got the iridescence in the plate. This I've got to change. Got to put some gold on there, and I just lightly dry brushed the top of this detail on this armor up here as well. The spear is complete. Now the spear all the bone work there, like you see. The hand is now finished. Just got to touch up the knuckle duster on there, and that's it. Just get that back on its stand, so I don't want to lay it down and break it. There we go. Okay, we're just going to take it to the base work now. Take that in a bit closer. Okay, so I've started painting the base coat of the stone. Okay, that I used RLM 66 for that, and then I've done all of the vines and the trees, blended from brown into green for the thinner parts of the vine. I'll be doing it all the way round. The wood colour just needs to receive a wash to pick up all that detail. Found this little fella in my, let me show you when it comes on the camera. I wanted something else in the actual stand itself, just to basically, well, how can I say, give it a bit more concentration on the base. Yeah, I'll put this little fella in. Came in with a Citadel kit, Terminator Lord. Can't think of his Faron, I think his name was, and I thought, oh, that looked good in here. Some little like woodland creature hiding in a little bit in this alcove of the skull. So yeah, I'm going to add him in. I'm going to cut out this bit of the resin around here, these rocks, or I might just put it over here so I don't have to do that. That's a better idea actually. And yeah, just to give it a little bit more life to the actual diorama itself, because I thought that guy looked really cool in there, because he doesn't look normal as if he's on Earth or anything like that, so he fits in rather well. I painted that guy about 3 or 4 years ago. That's pretty much it on the base. Like I said to in the previous one, I'm happy on how all this bone worked out on the skull. Got it all nice dark and aged, and I'll be going over that hopefully today with some pigments, and get some realism actually being activated on this actual model. These little spurs on the boots which protrude from their feet, I'll get them all finished up as well today. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. I mean, I haven't had a lot of time to actually do any painting on it this week, because I've had my little one over for the past few days. We've had great fun, and of course I don't see him that often, so I want to spend as much time with my kids as possible. But anyway, that's the Predator, and that's where we are with that. Bit of reconciliation today, which is what I do. I'll put the camera up on the Predator while I'm waffling away. I might have said that I was going to bang my miniatures on the head and just stick with 1/6 models, but I don't want to do that, because if I do that, I'm going to get bored again. There's no variation. I'll just be painting this all the time, and like me, I know myself, I will get bored with that. So I've got all of my boxed miniatures out. They're all on the table over there, spread out. Can't really see them that well, but they're there. And there's about 50 or 60 unpainted miniatures, just primed or base coated. So I figure once this Predator's done, while I'm waiting for the other one to come in from overseas, I've got something else to paint, something different. So the two other garage kits I've got at the top there, they're going to stay where they are for now, until I feel like that I have to do something with them. And then in the meantime, I want to finish my Deathstorm set. I think I owe it that much, and all I want to do is airbrush the models. It's only like the large figures, like the general of the centerpiece figures, is what I'm trying to say. Those are the ones that I want to paint by hand and make them look really nice. But for the general basic cannon fodder, they can be airbrush painted quickly. They'll look okay, but it'll also save me a lot of time, because where I was hand painting everything to the level of detail that I like to paint to, it was just taking too long and I was getting bored quickly. So I figured I just airbrush them, get them done quick, and that way everybody's happy. And I might consider actually playing the game as well, because I've got all this stuff, and I've got the codex for the Blood Angels. I was thinking about getting the Space Wolves codex, because I was looking at my Space Wolves today, and I was just thinking, oh, they look so cool all together. You know, you can't abandon them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give them some love and finish off the Terminator squad and Logan Grimnar's chariot, get the base done on that and tweak here and there on the chariot, and all in good time, like, yeah, because I can't keep buying models after models every month and just let them sit there, collect dust. I don't want to have a stash, if you know what I mean. Haven't spent all that money and just seeing it stood in a cupboard, and it's like cash you can't spend. It's just what you've already spent it on, and it's am I going to build it, or am I just going to let it fester there for 20 years and then get to it when I'm bloody retired? No, I want to buy a kit, build it, prime it, paint it, display it, job done. That's the way I really want to go. I'm thinking of changing my paints over as well. I've been looking at Cote d'Arms, very nice paint range, and apparently they are the original Games Workshop colours that got replaced a couple of years ago by the new Citadel range, and yeah, I like them. The full set, 135 quid, or is it 117 quid, something like that. But you know, huge bottles as well. They're like I think they're 22ml little bottles, like the P3 bottles, and they're really good. The colours are awesome. I mean, my favourite colour, blue, there, I think they call it Midnight Blue, but it's Necron Abyss. That colour is just an awesome colour. It's so versatile to what you can do with it. But anyway, that's the way I think I'm gonna go forward with my hobby. I want to build, prime, paint, display, rather than what I'm doing recently with my miniatures. I was just like building, priming, sit them on the cabinet there, looking grey, dull and boring, and then going online, ordering something else, and doing the same process over and over and over. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, build, prime, paint, job done, and I'm going to be doing that with all of my models from now on. I'm even going to do some aircrafts, some military stuff. I really want to be diverse in my hobby. I just don't want to be stuck in a rut with one, because I think that's where I've actually been failing on my miniatures, because I'm just doing one thing and it's the same thing every day. It's just like eating fish and chips every day. You're going to get bored with it. So I want to put some diversity into my hobby. I started the diversity with the Predator here. So she's almost finished, as I said previously, and I will be getting another, but it takes about 3 or 4 weeks to get them shipped from Asia, and in that time I could be doing my miniatures or another model that I got a 1/32 scale JU88, 80% built. It's in a box out there, just waiting to be finished. Again, there you go, there's another I could be doing to get get it painted, because at the end of the day the model cost a lot of money. It's 40 quid. I think it was 40 quid I paid, but excuse me, but what I'm trying to say is I gotta get these things finished. I can't just like get bored with it, stick it in a cupboard, go back to it 10 years later and think, oh, memory lane, oh yeah, this is good. But no, I'm not going to do that. I just want to build them and paint them and be done with it. I won't be getting any large scale aircraft, surely, because of the bloody size of them. I just watched Model Pro 72's video. He's just finished one Italeri's 1/40th scale C-130, and that model is huge. I left him a message saying, where are you going to store this monster? I mean, it is massive. He had to stand on the other side of the room with his camera to get it into focus. And but he's done a lovely paint job on it. It's awesome. Just check out Model Pro 72, Lenny. He does some really lovely work. Other shout outs, yeah, we can do some shout outs while I'm rambling away here, might as well. Ready for battle? I recently subscribed to them. He does some pretty good work actually, and I really like the Orc War Boss that he done. It's a Commissar War Boss, and it just looks awesome with his cape and his Commissar hat, and then he's got his power claw, and he's got a huge gun in the other hand, and just awesome. Really looks really nice. You know, that's ready for battle. And then who else have I been watching a lot recently? I've got to find it. I'm just waiting for my phone to boot up again. Keeps switching itself off. That didn't help because I dropped it in a stream when I was taking the dog for a walk. But anyway, Pantheon of the Geeks. Yeah, I know I gave them a shout out a while ago, but I still feel that they're not getting the attention that they need, because they are giving out so much content. I mean, the guys are buying the latest releases of Games Workshop as soon as they come out. They're buying the codexes, they're buying the new models, and basically their content is brilliant. It gets pulled apart, it's discussed in depth, and I mean, just watch their end times videos. I mean, the guy Paul, he just went brilliant with the stories. Went through the books very thoroughly, and it's just good. Just couldn't fault the fella. And then so yeah, that's Pantheon of the Geeks. I mean, it's not just Games Workshop. I think they just got the Star Wars Battlefront game. If you like Star Wars, they are in Star Wars. They also do computer gaming over the PC on the Steam website. It's a good website. It's good for games. And yeah, that's pretty damn cool. And the other thing is, with the new Predator kit I'm going to get, by the way, that is the end of shoutouts. I'm thinking of doing 2 a week. Well, 2 every time I do a video. And anyway, I am popping online to Narin Studios to choose a model. Okay, I've chosen one. I'm getting it from a store in Thailand, and I think he's the producer for Narin's sculptures. I could be wrong, but the model I'm going to get, if you want to look it up, okay, online, it is called the Death Warrior. Okay, check out this painter called Joe Dunaway. He's got a blog, and check out the man's painting on his Predators. He is just, it's off the hook detail. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it makes our little miniatures look like toys. I mean, the realism that he's put into his painting is just fantastic. It really is. And what I like you to do is just go over there, check it out, check out the Death Warrior, and you'll see what I've got coming in the next few weeks, and I'm really excited about it. I think I've waffled on for long enough. We're on 18 minutes and 34 seconds. So yeah, if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you feel like you want to see more content, not necessarily me waffling on for bloody 20 minutes, but more Predator stuff, subscribe, because I will be getting a lot more of it. I've got a wish list all made up in my mind, and basically I'll be buying a Predator kit every other month, I think, something like that, because there are some cheaper ones out there as well. But if you do decide that you're going to buy a garage kit, which is like what you see here, what is a garage kit? It's a model that somebody's made in their home. It's not gone through mass production. It is homemade, basically. That's why they're quite pricey. But if you are on eBay and you see one, it looks awesome and everything, that's a photograph of the original that they got. But what you get is a recast. And once the mold has been recasted over 50 times, it will deteriorate, and the detail will become less and less and less after every cast. So be careful, because the prices are attractive. For like I've seen vinyl kits which are like from £10 up to £30, and they're big models, but what they don't tell you, the picture is of the original from the original author, so expect a lot of detail loss. And it goes with the resin kits as well. I mean, this was a recast, and I had to do a hell of a lot of cleanup on this, and there was still a lot of cleanup on here that I missed. And it was only when I was putting the paint on it that I noticed it. So I have to keep a keener eye in future. But right, I better sign off now. Thank you all for watching. You're a great audience, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy modeling, happy painting, and keep your chin up. Alright guys, cheers, take care.